excited. This was on my agenda for August, and it's going to make me start thinking about fall. I have to get pictures done, I have to have it time to cure, all of these things. So it takes a little bit of planning, but stay on my schedule, then I should be good to go for September. So I'm going to add in my lye water, which is actually still kind of hot, so I'm anxious to see how this does. And then we'll give it a blend. This is going to be a fairly simple soap to make. I shouldn't say that and jinx myself. Okay, let's get this going. Too dark. Get my spatula. Get that off of there. And then I'm going to add the fragrance and we'll finish it. So far I'm getting a really pretty light pumpkin color, and the fragrance of this is amazing. It is, I'm really picky about my pumpkin scents, and this one, the perfect combination of the sweet pumpkin with spice added. So I haven't done a pumpkin soap for a really long time. In the very beginning we had one, but I just haven't done it in years, and I'm excited to bring this back, especially with having the shop in the fall and having people come down and just having like mums on the porch. And I got a little sign. I actually found this sign the other day when I was looking for something else, and it says gather. So we'll put that kind of with the display and just have a really nice autumn theme going. I'm going to add in this amazing fragrance oil. I'm so glad that I read reviews and didn't have to go through like 10 different oils before I got the right one. Pour it into the mold. See how it does. It's starting to get a little bit chunky thick, but that is perfectly fine. But that's why I wanted to work quickly with it too. When you have fragrances that have kind of a spice to them, florals do it too. They tend to kind of get a little bit clumpy because they heat up and get thick really quickly, and I always want to be able to use those fragrances. You just have to, you know, cool your oils as much as you possibly can before you put them in, before you start working with them. And as long as you're not doing like a bunch of different colors and things like that, it should be fine. Now if I were like, you know, pouring this into like 4 different pots and like doing different colors and trying to do a design and that kind of thing, I think it would be a little tricky, but I never had any intention of doing that. I want this to be a simple pumpkin, and this color is just like pumpkin pie, so adding that little bit of brown in was just right. Okay. Put this off of here. The one thing I don't like about soaping, and I love almost everything about it, is getting these pots scraped down. I'm going to kind of shake this and then tamp it down, and then kind of smooth the top a little bit, and I'll grab a spoon and give it a little bit of like a design. Since we're not doing anything else, we're not adding any like sparkly oils or anything like that. All right, let me grab my spoon. And this really is like one of... Welcome back. We're cutting the soap now. So this thing smells so amazing. Very, very happy with the smell. So I have to get a little plastic off. It's always interesting to see what the color does because, oh my gosh, it's heavy. The fragrance has a little bit of vanilla, so it's going to kind of turn it, but it looks right now exactly like pumpkin pie, which is what I want. I don't want necessarily orange, which is why I added that little bit of brown, but soap definitely changes as you go. So we're gonna get this cut into logs, and now we'll put it in bars. Super excited about this one. I'm about to get photos done of them. So while I'm cutting today, I'm going to do something a little bit different and just talk about life stuff. I imagine a lot of women watch this, and I think we all go through. Let's see what that looks like. See, that's going to get a little bit darker in the middle, which is perfect, and you can see the top. It smells just like the best kind of pumpkin spice candle. These are going to go like in powder rooms this fall, I have a feeling. Keep them in the box, put them in the powder room, use them eventually. It'll smell up the whole bathroom. So anyway, you know, a lot of us here are women and go through a lot of the same things, and I've talked a lot about things like diet and nutrition and that kind of stuff, and I thought I would just kind of update on my, not just my my journey with fitness and diet and things like that in my later 40s, but also things that keep cropping up even when you're older, when you expect them not to. Things like friendship. So, as far as, you know, diet and nutrition, I am happy to report that what I'm doing is actually working, and I really had my doubts that I would actually be able to lose quarantine weight at this stage in the game, because I've always had a hard time taking weight off in general and had to watch. But it actually is working, so I thought I would just tell you kind of what I'm doing. You know, first of all, I really believe that diet is, you know, plays a huge role. So if you're eating like crap, you can't kind of exercise your way out of it. So it really has to be kind of a combined effort, and I think you can lose weight without exercising, but at this stage in my life I don't really want to do it that way, because I'm also trying to just get stronger to benefit me as I age, and to just keep my muscles toned, that kind of thing, and build that. So I've been doing 3 days a week of body pump class for my strength training. Actually 2 days a week of body pump, and then 1 day on Wednesdays I go and I do my own kind of weight regimen to confuse my muscles a little bit, switch things up. On Wednesdays I also do a Stairmaster, and then I jog 2 to 3 days a week in addition. And I eat a lot of plant-based foods, a lot of whole foods, but I also don't deprive myself. If I want to go out to eat on a Friday night, we go out to eat, and if I want dessert, I get dessert, and weight is still coming off. So very kind of plant-based. I eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch. I tend to do like oatmeal, and then a salad at lunch with some popcorn or something like that. Low calorie density foods. And then whatever my family's having for dinner, just portion controlled. So that's that. The other thing I thought I would talk about is friendships. So this is all, you know, also has to do with emotional health and, you know, just being happy. where you are in your life. And I have some really nice friend groups, and I've got some great individual friends that I've had for a really long time, a couple friends, that kind of thing. I've really learned to kind of hold the people dear that I feel are, you know, giving me a good sense of positive energy, lifting me up, not making me feel drained. And that said, you know, I still have a youngest son, and I think, you know, we all make mom friends. My oldest is 24, my youngest is 13, and I've been lucky enough to have mom friends through him. But I find that there are still challenges that we all face as women that have to do with, you know, group dynamics and wanting your kid to be happy and things like that. I've just found that there are new challenges coming into my life that I kind of thought I wouldn't really have to deal with much anymore, but here we are. So this is something that I thought maybe I would go into a little bit more. If in the comments you could leave me just some comments about how your female friendships are as you have gotten older. If you're younger, tell me where they are right now. Do you find it difficult to maintain friendships, to develop new friendships? Do you find dynamics change as you've gotten older? I'm finding a lot of things like that. And you know, talk to me about your mom friend groups. What's it like to have groups of friends who are based on your kids? You know, my sister and I talk a lot about our mom friends. We have some very treasured friendships, and there are also challenges that come with that. So if you're interested in, you know, having more of a discussion next time as I'm working, I will make that a topic for next time. So leave me comments. And also, we are going to have a giveaway that's coming up. I'm doing some brand new whipped scrubs, and they are going to be these amazing lemon poppy seed. I'm going to work on them today, do a little filming of it today, and that'll go up next week, and I'll have a giveaway associated with that. I'm really trying to grow my channel, so the giveaway will be for those who are subscribed to my channel. And it'll be really easy to enter, and it's a great thing that you could win. I also have a couple of other fragrances that have been tested out with my customers and are going to be coming back this fall. And then as well, I'll be making oatmeal milk and honey, my new morning routine soap. So if you would just subscribe to the channel and stay with me through the fall as I do some fun things to grow my channel, like several giveaways. I'll be giving away soap end sets in addition to that, so you can try out all of my soaps, or most of my soaps, in a muslin bag. So I think that'll be kind of fun. And going into the holidays, I'll do some other things. So stay with me. I'm also going to be traveling and doing some documenting of that too. Thanks for watching.